Another rematch from the national duels, won by Ethan Stiles. Stiles ranked 7th in the nation, brings with him a record of 11-4. Ryder Block ranked 18th. 7-4 mark for the Hawkeyes. Block has lost 3 of 4, coming off a 4-2 loss to Minnesota's Drew Roberts. Ethan Stiles, redshirt sophomore and All-American last year for Oregon State. He's 11-4 this season. Beat Ryder Block 3-2 at the national duels.
Offense.
Last Friday, Stiles fell to Joe Zargo of Wisconsin 7-4. He did not wrestle against Michigan. That loss to Zargo snapped a 4-match winning streak for the Buckeye.
Going off of memory, this is a really tight match here between these two guys. That both guys had a hard time getting in their shots. You know, Stiles is an excellent scrambler. He's just can keep you out in distance, and if you get to his legs, that's only half the battle. Now Stiles looks like he had an opportunity to go ahead and suck up a leg, but a good job of by Block to get his leg back and come back to his feet.
I believe, Jim, every rematch from the national duels has had the same result. The Buckeyes improving to 17-0, and that sets up the 1-2 showdown next Friday at Penn State here on the Big Ten Network.
Slide by Block. Roll through there by Stiles. They're back into a
scrambling, as you mentioned.
Yeah, shin whizzer. Now he drops in there. There's 3 different scramble attempts right there. And 2 roll throughs, and I think an attempted shin whizzer. And Jaron Quincy's called a pretty darn good match here today. Calls a stalemate.
You don't want to see guys getting hurt ever, but especially this time of year.
Yeah, and I think if any misgivings, he's had that position there where Bazakas was in. You can see how you can get hurt pretty easily. Some of these scramble situations. If I had a big lead, I wouldn't put myself in those scrambles. Being honest with you, but I'm not as flexible as these guys. I see it sometimes and I just cringe. I go, how are they able to do it? That's the biggest difference in a lot of the athletes you see from decades ago. It is the flexibility. Know where to go on the scrambles. It's fun wrestling to watch. A lot of stalemates, though.
They send Stiles back to Ohio State corner. Blood, you see the blood on his nose. Stiles began his career at Nebraska. He's from Chicago, Illinois, was a 3-time Illinois State champ at Conant High School. Spent his first season at Nebraska, then went to Oregon State. An All-American last year, placing 6th. And doing well here in Columbus. Last season was a Pac-12 runner-up. And in that final, lost to Jordan Williams, 15-5. Jordan Williams was then at Arkansas Little Rock. Williams lost in the blood round. And as I mentioned, Stiles made the podium. Back at it, 37 seconds left off this restart.
And Williams moved up to 157 for the Hawkeyes when he transferred.
Green choice.
Ohio State's 17-0 start for the first time in program history. The year they won the national title in 2015, they actually lost 4 dual meets. Was surprised to learn that and doing some research for this match.
Contact.
And didn't they tie? Did you just mention that they tied?
They tied Iowa at the Big Tens. Outstanding wrestler is presented by Cliff King Athletic. Jesse Mendez with another tech fall as he remains undefeated. And for the final time in his career on that Ohio State singlet in front of his mom and dad, wrestling here inside the Cavelli Center.
Yeah, Hector's having a heck of a time down there.
Lots to be proud of.
Yes.
He's a great
control, no change.
Wrestler and represents the university well.
Red's
Always been a big
here.
fan of Jesse Mendez and the way he carries himself on and off the mat. Speaking of on the mat, again, right after this dual meet, on the mat, featuring Jesse Mendez, right here on the Big Ten Network.
Good job by Stiles following here. Wizard position here, can block, keep that pocket closed between his knee and his forearm there. Wasn't able to do it. That leg comes in and buys another 20, 30 seconds riding time at least with Stiles.
Riding time over 45 seconds.
Inside trip off that mat return. A good job by Block, but is he going to get all the way out? He does. That's just persistent effort there, Shane, to come out of that, because that he had a leg in and followed him pretty well and able to kind of get to his feet and square up really well.
Got out with just under 60 seconds.
Right.
Iowa falls to 9-5. They are at Michigan State on Sunday. Next Friday back in Iowa City against the Wolverines, then at Purdue next Sunday before their final dual meet of the season. The 22nd this month, Sunday against Oklahoma State in Stillwater.
Let it fly.
For Ohio State, it's Penn State next Friday and at Maryland on Sunday. Big Tens, March 7th and 8th. We will crown 10 Big Ten champions 30 days from today inside the Bryce Jordan Center.
Which means we're 29 days away from the quad box.
Cannot wait. That is going to be, Jim, I believe, the best Big Ten tournament ever. In that venue, with that Penn State team and the talent around the Big Ten, that is going to be some kind of spectacular.
Red's choice coming back.
Was kind of curious what kind of big fish people are catching. Look at that.
Bass right there. Big mouth bass.
How about this big mouth?
Yeah.
Nice, look at that.
There's some similarities there, Shane. That's you and me right there.
A couple of nice bass, correct. Look at this.
Red
Mikey
snapper.
Augustino, the former Wildcat and Wolverine. I need to get on a deep sea fishing trip. That is like #1 on my bucket list, Jim.
Well, I go down and with my friend, good friend Tom Milkovich to the Marathon, Florida. Have a great time. Actually saw Mike Jr. came up and said hi. Mike Milkovich Jr. came up and said hi. But that's my fishing guy. He knows how to fish.
Wrestle to stay in here, man. Don't drive him out on me.
Ryder
Wrestle to
block,
stay
it was
in.
stalling.
Set. Green.
Stiles still has that riding time at 34 seconds.
One red escape. Neutral.
And no surprise there, Block will give the escape. It is 1-1, 90 seconds to go in regulation.
Wrestle
How
here.
cool would it be to catch a marlin? I mean, you talk about a fight. That would be a fight. Forearms would be killing you.
Yeah, I've got
Work to score here.
good size halibut. My good friend Dave Allen, teammate of mine, lives up in Kodiak, Alaska. Caught a 35-pound salmon one time.
That'd be a
As
blast.
king. Oh, it's a blast to fix him up and eat him.
Each guy with an escape inside of a minute. Collar tie from Block. A couple of fakes there by the Hawkeye.
Yeah, both these guys are wrestling at kind of head level. Stiles probably doing a little bit better job of staying low. Ryder's block about a half head higher. He was able to get that one slide by there into a leg straight on shot, and he's been effective with that. That's something that he does from angles. He'll circle out wide and hit a blast double like that. Wasn't able to get to it.
A one-point match won by Stiles in mid-November in Tulsa at the Paycom National Duels. What a great event that was. It's going to be moved a little bit later to mid-December here in 2026. Shot by Stiles. And 7 minutes. Not enough time to decide this one at 1:49. 2 minutes on the clock. It's 7 victory.
Straight on shot by Block. You see, he's got a lot of penetration. You know, he shoots from space quite a bit. You've seen that left-handed shot quite a bit to Block's leg. He's made attempts on that quite a bit. Stiles has.
Both these guys coming off a loss, trying to get back in the W
Russell
column.
here.
Stiles down on a knee.
Offense.
Works back to his feet, collar tie.
Straight
Shot
on
from
shot again.
space.
Yeah. Looked like that ankle pick might have been there as a counter shot for Stiles. Right there. Switches off to a double and he gets it.
Ethan Stiles in sudden victory.
That was the shot.
4-1 as he knocks off Ryder Block for the second time this season. And after falling behind 9-0, Ohio State with 24 unanswered. Here's that winning takedown.
Yeah, he was looking for that left leg the whole time. This time he got to it, made the quick switch off to a double, scooped that leg up there. And there's your reaction. His teammates love it.
The Buckeyes win the final 7 matches, Jim, and that sets up the showdown for next Friday night again.